Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, Rabbi. Chanukah.
Yes, the Bnei Yisachar brings down like this. He points out an interesting point. We celebrate on Chanukah. There's two parts of Chanukah. There's the celebrating the war, that we were victorious and we got the temple back. We got our freedom back, and we were able to now live once again in Eretz Yisrael, in the Holy Land, without any disturbances. And for that we say Al Anisim. Al Anisim, Al Mechames, for the wars. Okay. Then you light the candles, we light the menorah. That is for a second miracle. What was the second miracle? That after the Jewish people conquered back the temple, and they came now and they wanted to light the menorah, they couldn't find kosher, pure oil. They didn't have to have pure oil, but they wanted to have pure oil. And then a miracle occurred. They found a jug of oil. The jug of oil was only enough for one day, and it lasted for 8 days. So then we have the miracle of the lights. That is not necessarily anything to do with the war. Not only it doesn't have to do with the war, it wasn't even necessary. It was an extra miracle. It wasn't there to save the Jewish people. The Jewish people were already saved. They didn't need this miracle. So the Bnei Yisachar explains that this miracle is something very powerful that we can learn from this. And that is that it's brought down that when a rich man loses his money, and now he's asking for tzedakah, so you have to give him food to sustain himself. But then, if you're able to, you should even give him the luxuries that he used to have, because that's where he used to be. So you got to put him back on his feet. So to put him back on his feet means to give him everything he used to have. As the times of one of the examples that's used for that, in the times of the prophets, if it was a very rich man, he would have people running in front of him. Besides having a horse and wagon, if he was a very rich man, he would have people running in front of him to show that this rich man is coming down the street. Like you have today, you have a limo, right? So back then, you had people running in front of you to show your chashivas, to show your importance. So it's brought down that if this man used to have, let's say, 10 people running in front of him, so if you're able to help him out, not just to give him food, you have to also give him back his honor. So when it comes to this miracle of Chanukah with the lights, there is this factor that every single Jew is a rich person. We have a neshama, and we are supposed to be the holiest thing out here. We're supposed to be drawing down holiness, and we're supposed to be a source of holiness, of light. So therefore, when it came to the miracle of Chanukah, not just the Jewish people, Hashem saved the Jewish people to give them back their sustenance, their livelihood, their land, their home, their regular everyday how to serve Hashem, to be a good Jew. Hashem gave them even an extra part, the Kedusha, the holiness. The holiness that we have, when you return to somebody, when you bring somebody back, you got to bring them back to the full glory. So the second miracle of Chanukah, of the oil, represents the potential and the inner glory of every single Jew. That every single Jew not just has to have bread and butter, you just have to learn Torah and do mitzvahs a little bit. You have to have that energy and that light and that kedusha and that elevation of the soul, that it's shining and giving off light to others in a way that's higher than nature. And that's where the second miracle comes in, that Hashem gave us tzedakah not just on level 1, but He gave it to us all the way, the full deal. Hashem shall, we should be inspired to live that type of life, to know that we're getting those koiches, we're getting that energy, that boost, that power at this time of Chanukah, and we should be able to draw down all the miracles and all the blessings that we need together with the coming of the Beis HaMikdash, the third Beis HaMikdash, B'kara Mamish. Amen.